Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alpha. Happy birthday to you. Excuse the lag.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Guess whose birthday it is?
Mine!
Oh, don't be an ass.
It's too early for mine, so.
No. Yours went by. You don't count anymore. But anyway.
I know.
Anyway, welcome to Alpha Wit Thursdays, or what normally would be Alpha Wit Thursdays, if not for the fact that this is a very, very special thing we're doing tonight.
Yeah, someone was born.
World premiere, too. Well, first of all, it's the world premiere of Alpha being 30. But more importantly, it is the world premiere of the Mission Sync tabletop game, which Alpha exhaustively created based on the edutainment game we streamed many moons ago.
When was it? It was at least a year. It had to have been like early, mid-2018.
I mean, you could check the dates.
Yeah, that involves doing stuff.
Yeah,
I've been doing stuff. My prediction is that it's a little bit later than that.
Well,
Anyway.
In any event, we did that game all the way through, and it's only appropriate that we open this show with this.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Ugh, yes, this is my jam! Oh, God, I missed this. We haven't done this in a long time because it's been on my channel. Yes! God, yeah.
You don't sound that enthusiastic when I'm in bed with you, damn.
First of all, I sounded very enthusiastic. And the point, this song and I have been together longer than you and I have.
Wait, what?
Oh.
What was that?
I've known the song longer than I've known my girlfriend.
Oh, that's true.
We have a very deep, understanding relationship.
She's dating a song. Behind my back. Probably how it's special.
That's nothing. She dated Vaughn in front of your face.
It's true.
It's alright, I dated Althea.
God, that was such a gratifying moment last week, though.
No, I didn't. I wanted to date Althea. I dated, sister.
Ew.
She was a traitor.
I know, but that's, like, so gross. Like, I'm attracted to this person, and they won't have me for whatever reason, or I don't have the opportunity to be with them, so I'm gonna get with their sibling.
Oh, I would have dated any of them.
The end last week, though, was such a gratifying moment.
Myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that was wild. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I had to jump out about halfway through.
I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just saying it was a damn happy moment.
A lot happened in that game that I did not necessarily expect.
I was pleased with a lot of it.
No, I think it was all...
Oh, wait! Actually, did anybody watch the Nintendo Direct yesterday?
Yes.
Bertha did.
I did not. What happened?
Oh, guess what's coming to Switch? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
What?
Versa made me guess, and she had to give me a ton of clues. But it's relevant to us.
Yes.
Tell me it's Busy Town.
That would blow my whole mind.
You said relevant to us, and that's about as relevant as it gets.
It's a little less relevant than that, I guess.
It's something you've done within the past 2 months?
Within the past 2
Question
months?
mark?
I've done basically nothing
maybe
but...
more like 3, but yes.
I've done basically nothing but tabletop sim in the last 2 months.
Okay.
You and I have done it.
Correct.
You and I have done it, so this was...
So it was Alpha with Thursdays.
It's not Obra Dinn, is it?
It is.
Really?
Lucas Pope sold his soul to Nintendo, and I hope he makes $1 billion.
And I can't wait to buy it and play it on my Switch.
I have so many things I want to say, but I can't spoil them here.
She knows it gets supernatural. She doesn't know exactly why or how.
I'm not saying anything about the supernatural. I'm saying about how I solved half the game.
She knows that too. That was too good to pass up.
I was also there for some of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Were you there for the episode where it just happened again and again?
No.
That was.
I was.
I didn't feel good about that.
Oh, you're right. It had to have been in the spring because I was sick during like 2 episodes
Oh yeah.
because I had to watch from bed.
Oh yeah, Oberdin was spring.
Yeah, because that's when I was sick every freaking month
Oops.
for like 3 months straight.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Are there supposed to be black bars on either side of the box?
Yes, there are. Hit your... Yeah, there you go.
Now they're purple.
Oh, they light up with whomever buzz.
Yep.
Got it.
And now they're green.
Actually, it's a full light panel. I just have the board like symmetrically right on top of it because it looks cool right now.
It does look kind of cool.
Problem is, though, once I change the board to one of the puzzles, it'll cover up the entire panel.
But we'll still, like, there will be other indicators.
Yeah. Yeah, like you see whoever's whoever's name was the fastest, the chat box. Basically that, yeah.
Richard said that he was interested, and that was the last I heard from him.
Well, at least we have the premiere, regardless of who else comes in and out or all about or however we do things here.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is an extremely rough logistical setup that's going to be ironed out for later sessions, but it's something.
This is the first playtest?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Chibi and I
1.0 because Alpha and I did 0.5, but
yeah, it's true. All right, so basically what I did here for each bag, basically the hotter the color, the higher the level. So the blue is level 1, the red is level 5, and then all in between.
Oh.
And basically we split up each deck so that the levels for each puzzle are the only numbers that... Okay, I must have shaken that a little too quick.
yeah, you did.
Sorry.
I hate when you do that.
Unfortunate downside of going back in time.
Is making it feel like I've been sucked through a small singularity.
Basically.
Yes.
But yeah, basically the numbers represent the puzzles in the order that we found them in our stream. And they're also divided by relative skill level, so that we had some division as to how we were doing this. The decks, there's 5 decks and then all of the tokens in each bag, and the decks are in puzzle alphabetical order. So we're seeing them in order of... Where's my list? There's my list. So Auto Logic, the car puzzle, is the first deck in there, followed by Inventory Alert, the Venn diagrams. Planet Path, which is the puck and ball. Rush Order, which is the conveyor belts. I gotta stop doing that. And finally, Viewpoints, the geometric puzzle.
I'm getting a little. I think I will understand it more as it happens.
Yeah. So here's the thing first. So basically, we'll do 10 puzzles total. Yeah, 10 puzzles total, 2 of each type. Basically, for a 2-player game... Well, we can do it one of 2 ways. For a 2-player game, we can either take turns and each player gets a turn at a unique puzzle, or we can put the buzzers to good use and whoever buzzes in first can have the opportunity to solve.
Another person.
Who we got?
Who don't we got?
Oh, hey, Richard.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Richard, are you interested in playing with us, or do you just want to observe?
What are we playing?
This
I
is
think
the,
the answer is yes.
it's the Mission Think tabletop experience on Tabletop Sim.
I'm booting as we speak.
Okay. Well, now we're going to have to use buzzers if we got 3 players going.
Have
Hubba?
I fucked everything up?
No, not at all.
No. There's a beautiful buzzer system.
Listen,
There she is now.
tell me, what did you have to press to get the buzzer to make that sound?
Actually, nothing. She's too far away for me to touch, and
That says you're not trying hard enough.
you know my microphone will pick up any shifting of weight.
Try hard.
This is not the Valentine's Day stream.
Does the buzzer make different noises when you trigger it in different ways?
Sometimes
No, I just make one noise.
it makes sex pretty awkward.
Alright, what is the server credentials? I need your password.
It is the name of the surfer and the number 1.
No
it's in the
apostrophe.
it's in the links and announcements channel.
It's here.
Links
It is in the
and
store.
an
Yeah, the one that you probably got pinged on.
Pung. I
Pang.
got pung.
Sure.
Pung rhymes with hung.
Tag.
You are not wrong. Alright. I'm in.
Ouch.
Blues and color.
That ping though, hopefully it decreases when it. There we go. That's good.
That was really
That was
hard.
frightening. I had flashbacks of Solar. Poor Solar.
Yes. Solar
Yeah,
has to
that's-
import their internet from across the ocean.
Chibi, can you drag Solar in here? Into the voice chat?
I'm about to test the buzzer system.
I can try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Solar is a D&D though on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna be.
Ballsack. Okay.
Richard, sometimes your
D&D.
ping will jump into like the 400s and it frightens.
I don't even know what mine is, but oh wow.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
just
seeing
saw
it.
that.
Everybody for me is generally keeping to the sub 100s.
I need to wire my connection, if I'm being honest, but I'm not sure how realistic that is.
Especially
Oh,
not with
999.
Oh, yikes.
He's gone.
Yep.
We've
Okay.
reached
I
critical
think he
mass.
just
Yeah,
tried
I'm
this
not sure
very
exactly
second.
what the problem is, but I can kind of still kill you guys.
Is your computer overheating and such? Oh, it looks like you're still moving around enough.
Well, your voice sounds like it's coming through like without lag. It's the buzzer that we're worried about.
Yeah, the ability to hit the
Yeah,
buzzer.
I'm sure. Oh, there will be lots of lag. While my ping is at 600, there will be lots of lag.
Hmm.
Your ping capped out at 999.
Yeah, and it sat there for a good while.
Well, yes, because at that point you're measuring ping in seconds and not in milliseconds anymore,
Mm.
and that's no good.
Well, okay, fine. Every third turn we will cede to Richard just in case.
You want to do that?
I do.
I mean, it's good for the fact that we're piloting this thing anyway.
I mean, could we just go in a circle?
Yeah.
You wanna circle what?
Just take turns.
Oh yeah, sure, okay.
Can you set that up on this table?
I can.
My ping has returned to sane levels. I don't
For
know.
now.
For now, yeah.
All right. Let's do this. Oops, hold on. One moment. There we go.
Oops, all wood sharper than Fang.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. The tabletop experience is played in 2 phases. The preliminary puzzles and the strategy game. Is anybody here not familiar with either of these concepts?
Treat me like I'm not familiar because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so the preliminary puzzles in the game would be the ones you run into when you try to go through a closed door.
Okay, right.
And the
so,
strategy game is the board game you play at the end with Morty, the one where you move the tokens around.
So remember how in Gizmos and Gadgets you got parts for completing puzzles?
Yep.
In
Yeah,
this,
puzzle.
you collect board game moves,
Yep.
and when you think you have enough moves to win the strategy game, you exit the door warehouse and
go have
challenge
the
it.
race. Basically.
Cool. All right, let's do it to it.
Okay. So we'll go around in a circle in case Richard's ping decides to keep acting screwy.
It's for the best.
Whit,
Now,
we'll have
Alpha, are you just game master or will you be playing?
No, I'm just gonna host it.
Very well.
All right. So step 1, draw one of those cards.
Put your hand in the wall.
Quick grab to get a single card.
Definitely know how to do all of this.
Uh-oh, your ping just shot way up.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
I don't want to move. I don't want to make the internet any worse.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm
I got
just...
this. I got this. I don't got this.
I was gonna say
cannot
your
deal you a
ping
card.
shot up too. That was a question mark
Well-
card. That was another question mark card.
So you're not able to see either.
Have I given you a card?
Okay, so out of all that, 3 cards got grabbed.
Question mark question. Why'd they switch? Uh-oh.
It is my turn.
We're having some major ping issues here, it looks like.
I cannot draw from this deck.
Well, he was
Yes, I
shuffling.
can. Yes, I can. I have
I had no issue.
Hold on, too many cards are coming out for some reason. The one you're
Yeah,
holding.
I had one.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. So
These pings are horrible.
Did mine jump too?
No, yours has been fine the entire time.
all right. I have a card. What do I do with it?
Flip it over.
Okay. Now
Sorry,
what?
I took. Hold on.
Okay, so what that means is puzzle number 2 for this set is the one you'll be seeing.
Wait,
And-
2?
Yeah, that's only important for the admin side of things.
I was gonna say, because I'm not an admin, I can't see that. All I see is question mark.
Really?
Yes, really. I see this this card that I'm moving is a question mark.
That's very strange. What are you seeing,
I
Richard?
did not have that issue on when we play tested this.
What are you seeing?
Fascinating.
What are you seeing, Richard?
I see it too.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
We set up turns.
Interesting. So can
Do you
they?
see
Oh
it now?
no! I'm
I
gonna
just made
flip
it-
one over.
I see one,
I also see one.
I see one.
but you don't see this as two.
No, that's a question mark.
Fascinating.
That's
Weird. That's weird.
yeah.
Well, let's see if
Wait,
it's...
wait. Stop. Did it? Now it says 2.
What the
Cool.
flying fuck?
Whatever, it's fixed. Now everything is perfect.
Yeah, but do we really want to go on without?
She'll slap a band-aid on her internet and get back there. The
Up.
show must go on.
Hold up,
Take a
hold up.
turn.
What's that, Wit?
Take a turn without me.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
It's the pirate code.
Alright,
If there's
so-
one thing I know about Wit, it's that she lives her life by the pirate code.
R.
And those who fall behind are left behind. Alright.
Alright, so that was number 2 that was drawn. So what that means for me is I need to go into my AutoLogic folder and pull up number 2 of that folder. If
Just
I
gonna
can
move these out of
find
the way.
where in the hell my desktop is. There it is. Pulling up puzzle number 2. Okay.
Wow, not only did Tabletop Simulator crash, Steam crashed.
Steam as a
Nice.
whole went
Wow.
down.
Yes. Either that or I just got sick of waiting for it to respond, but I gave it some time.
Jeez.
Okay.
So, Tabletop Simulator isn't friendly, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
the object of this puzzle type here is that you have a car that starts underneath the light on the first floor. Your job is to get the car up to that checkered flag door by building a car that manipulates the elevator indicated.
Okay.
So what you want to do, using your drawing tool on the left side.
AKA vector paint.
Yep, the vector paint. And basically draw circles or squares or what have you around the colors, body type, other indicators that will make the car go. You can build an entire car, or you can just build the car that, like, circle the attributes that are absolutely necessary to get the get the car through.
Okay. So I wouldn't need to do wheels. I would just need to do this orange canopy.
Well,
the canopy, you'd have to also choose the color too.
Yeah, the colors on the canopy and the body don't matter. You want to circle the... Yep, that's what you want to do.
Okay.
You can also use the cool circle tool like this.
Yep. And then basically you indicate that you're finished.
And, yay, winner is me. I am so smart putting that master's degree to work.
So basically you indicate that you're finished. Whoever's the admin checks it to make sure. And indeed, you've got orange circled, which is enough to trigger the lone elevator, which means you get the point. Now, what that point does for you when we get to the strategy game is it allows you to hold that many. It allows you to hold that many tokens when we get there. Excuse me. So if we're doing the turn roundabout like this, everybody will get a total of 10
Sexy.
puzzles. Pretty neat, huh? Use your erase tool under the vector paint.
All right.
Or the trash can.
Or the trash can. There you go.
There you go.
I cannot pass my turn.
Yeah, it's okay. It's already my turn.
Chibi, pass your turn real quick. Richard, are you able to pass?
Dr. Chibington.
Are you able to click end turn, Richard?
Oh, I see it as being Chibi's turn.
It should be your turn.
Oh, I see it as being my turn.
I was going to say
that's
that's,
the
that's
lag.
attributed to the super high ping. Anyway, that gives Richard a point. Chibi, do the same thing. Number 3.
Stop.
And here comes puzzle number 3. And when we really get going, you see here the digital hourglass up on this corner of the table with 1 minute on it that would get flipped in a real game. So you'd only have a minute to solve it.
Right, nice.
Go ahead and hit your buzzer.
My buzzer?
Yeah. We can just call that the done indicator.
Oh, that works too.
Okay, so literally the only prerequisite on this puzzle is that the car's got headlights. Literally nothing else matters. And there you have it. That's a point for Chibi.
Oh, you guys can read that?
Read what?
I mean,
The words.
What are you seeing?
It's wildly blurry.
Oh, the headlights on part?
Yes.
Are you
It
able
is
to, Are you
blurry,
able to read
but
it at all? Like close?
Close is worse, and far away is too small. By the time I get to a reasonable sized font, it is too pixelated.
It's not too bad on my side, but...
Let me try and go back to puzzle number 2 real quick. I want to see if this makes it any better.
I mean, if someone can interpret it for me, I can play it, but I wouldn't put it on the marketplace like this. Has orange or
Can't read it?
no, I cannot.
It reads has orange or has blue, but really,
Get out!
How
Really?
zoomed in are you?
how blurry it must be. Can you send a screenshot?
I'd
do you
love
want to
to.
borrow my glasses?
Yeah, send a screenshot. I'd like to see what you're looking at because
Because I'm like pretty zoomed in that all I can see is the board, and I can still read it. I mean, it is blurry, but I can read it.
I wonder where my screenshots go.
You can use Alt print
did you
screen
hit-
and then paste it right into the Discord.
Alt print screen. Okay.
Alt print screen just gets the one window, and you can paste that into Discord. Send it to me in private. That way.
Whoops.
Oh, that's fine. Never mind.
That works too. Wow.
Holy crap! Why is that so blurry?
That's wildly different than mine.
That's extremely
That's probably
different.
my resolution.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Let me see if I can.
Let me see who just came in.
Good night, stupid.
It's Solar. Hi, Solar.
Solar has no mic.
Oh, this will be great.
I have no mic, but I must scream.
Oh, that's great.
This is. No, that's the Discord screen. Nope, don't need that one.
Yeah, I have
It is not resolution because I've made my resolution smaller and I have black bars.
Yeah, you're
That's the closest I can get to being the same setup as you have, and that's my screen.
Wow, what a life you must lead.
Yeah, I have no
Your background must be
explanation.
so much scarier than mine.
My background?
Yeah, because for me it's so pixelated as to be almost
Oh, wow.
non-threatening.
Oh, you want to see the background?
I would love to see the background.
All right, let me get an angle.
Now that I realize what it is you're looking at, but I have zero explanation as to why it looks like that.
Oh, that is a little bit worse. Yeah, mine, bigger pixels.
Really?
Okay.
I had
I mean, it actually looks a little more pixelated than in the image, but
I have no explanation for you. I do not know what to say.
Not field of view. I've been messing with the resolution and that did nothing.
Let me try and switch back to the background picture.
Richard, you were into this for a minute. Do you have any idea?
No, in fact, I couldn't solve this problem. That's what made me give up on using.
what do you have your
Tabletop Simulator.
graphics in Tabletop Sim as?
I recently set it to ultra. It had been on custom.
I have mine as medium.
Interesting.
1920 by 1080 full screen is checked. Full size textures is checked.
Wow,
MSA is disabled. Shadow quality is medium, and then the last three things are check marked. So
Can you
not
pull
check
up
marked.
a puzzle, another car puzzle for me to see? Now that I've changed the graphics. Also, I'm sorry about accidentally trying to flip the table. I didn't mean it.
That's alright, it didn't work. Or at least not that I noticed.
No, didn't roll a d20. Only a d17. 5.
Clearly, I'm out of.
Shadow Toa is in the chat. What's up, Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow. Alpha, please pull up for me a car puzzle.
Car puzzle, sure.
Why do you have so many messages right now?
Draw a card real quick, that way I know which one. Number 1, okay.
It was 5, and then I shook it too hard, but you know what I mean. I'm just surprised I was able to touch anything at all. Woo! So much better!
Alright, good. Okay, so all you gotta do is use your drawing tool. And if you want to make a whole car, that's fine, but all you have to do is trigger the elevator. That's literally it. Circle whatever the car's gotta be. And then hit your buzzer when you're done.
Wow, Oh, that's not where I wanted that to be.
I'd like the circle one myself, or just freehand.
Oh! Oh, I see my problem.
What was your problem?
The pen is pointing up for me because I rotated my viewpoint, I think. So I was trying to draw with the bottom of my pen.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I got it now.
That's wild.
there you
you
go. You'll want the
Oh.
yellow up on the other panel though, because you can't have bodies of two
I
colors.
didn't even see that I had more than one.
Yeah, there you go. That's a point.
Thank you for being generous.
Sure thing.
Speaking
Everybody
of being
has a
generous,
point.
By the way, take your
I
color.
need to step away for a second. So I have decolored myself. But I will be listening, but I will be unable to speak.
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh, you can't play anymore?
I'll be
I'll miss
back.
you.
Okay.
And in greater numbers.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so we'll do 2 of each puzzle type. That was 1. Everybody got a point so far.
So back to Chibi then.
Yeah, Chibi, go right ahead.
Oh, well,
That
not that card.
got thrown back
May
in, I
not.
guess.
There we go.
Number 7. Okay. So puzzle number 7 looks like this. And from here on, I'm going to flip the timer. We've all had our first time now. All right, incoming now. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, that thingy. Crap.
Also for music, don't forget, just call out a number.
If my 3.
Yeah, okay, that's a point.
I think that's clear enough.
I think that's brilliant.
That's good enough. All right. And wit.
You'll need to choose a card first.
Yeah, I got card.
No.
Cook and pull.
That's like quick snatch. There you go.
There you go. And then F for flip.
F, you say?
F. Number 6. And number 6 looks like...
There's the thing, my problem is I am an expert at Mission Think and just garbage at Tabletop Simulator, and you're probably better Tabletop Simulator and not very experienced with Mission Think.
Yeah, Shadow, that's going to be a thing that I put together for the next quote-unquote release of this. This one isn't going to go out to the general public just yet, but after some fine-tuning, we're going to work on getting a version ready for that.
Chibi was the alpha tester. We are the beta testers.
More or less. Okay.
So
and
the alpha tester?
Yeah.
the alpha tester,
I
that's
think
right.
alpha is the alpha tester.
Alpha something, but anyway. Puzzle number 6, incoming. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Go.
Goodbye. I guess that's it then.
Yeah, pretty much. Because the headlights are an optional thing, and I'm actually wondering something here.
Where did you pull that number 1 from?
Underneath.
There's 10 cards in the... What?
I bet you anything...
Is there supposed to be 13?
No, there's supposed to be 8.
Uh-oh.
I know what happened, and I can fix it. Somehow a couple of the decks got strewn together.
Alright, well, let's just separate this anyway, just in case. So we can figure this out.
There we go, that's enough.
I'm missing... Oh, there.
Yeah, they can all be put back together. We don't.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. But
Okay.
I think too much trouble to explain it to me, so just tell me when everything is okay again.
Sure. I'll let you know when I figure out when that is.
What?
I don't
Some
even...
of the decks got mixed up, so we're trying to figure out which ones they are so we can get them back to... Huh?
Alright, weird things went on here, it looks like.
Is there a reset?
Is everything duplicated?
Looks like that's what happened, but I'm going to reset it
Oh my.
and avoid that entirely. So,
Oh no. Do we have to quantum break again?
yeah, brace yourselves.
Holy fudge. Did you reloaded everything, correct?
Yeah.
Let's see
Okay,
if
so
that's correct now.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Are you sure? Because you guys didn't do that much between the last time we reloaded and jumped through time.
Positive, because this
Alpha?
because this is literally
No.
the... Huh?
No, it's borked.
Is it? Let me see.
Yeah, check out the cards. 103, 91, 79, 75, and 75. That's not right.
Yes, it is.
103?
Yeah,
because,
103 individual pieces.
Yeah, because tokens, remember? There's more tokens in the higher levels. There should be 5 decks in each of those. And then everything else is tokens.
Yeah, but did you see the numbers on the decks?
No, for some reason I can't see the search.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either. I had it for a second. There we go. So in yellow, it's 23, 22, 30, 22, 25.
Oh, no, you know what? That is correct, because the highest numbers do belong in the higher decks. That is actually fine.
Shouldn't there be one of each?
Well, remember what the division for the cards is for each puzzle type in the red bag are the very highest numbers. Because those are the puzzles we found super late in the game and were the super hard ones. In the blue bag are the lower numbers, the easier puzzles.
How can there be more than one of individual numbers in each bag?
Because 5 different puzzles.
So you have the basic set in blue. Green has everything through green plus what's in blue.
No.
Or sorry, it has everything in blue plus the additional ones for green. There we go.
No. Not even that. Well, are you talking tokens?
Puzzle-wise, but okay.
Well, puzzle-wise, there are 5 decks, one representing each puzzle type. So the level 2 car puzzles are in there, the level 2 Ven puzzles are in there. The number ranges are going to be roughly the same for any of those decks. So the reason there's a 1 through 8...
the blue should be 5 sets of 1 through 8.
Not exactly 1 through 8. Here, you know what? Why don't I put a file into Discord to better explain that? So, into the links and announcements page, I'm going to throw this in there. It's literally just a text file, but it'll explain how the levels are broken up. So if you're able to see under the auto logic header, where I have marked level 1, level 2, level 3, etc., etc., that's how the numbers break up. So for auto logic, we have a 1 through 8 deck in the first bag, and then 9 through 13 for 5 cards.
This does not make any sense to me.
The reason for this, like, where you see we're on the first line of auto logic where it says 1 elevator?
Yes.
That's basically... Here, let's do all full-blown metal practical here. So it's basically a detailed skill division the way I have that written out. Everything from puzzle 1 up to puzzle 4 has 1 elevator on it. Number 5. Right.
Okay.
So number 5 is where the second elevator was first introduced. So on and so forth.
Okay.
Now I had
Okay.
more
I
skill
did not
divisions.
know that represented a range until its next number. So I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck happens if I draw a 2?
If you draw a 2, it's got one elevator on it.
Okay, I think I can die in peace now.
Okay. And Shadow, to address your question, I actually had not even thought about the metal minions. And that would actually be a very interesting thing to implement if we can find a good idea with which to represent that. I'm thinking
That'll be DLC.
The whole
yeah, DLC. I'm actually thinking a good idea might be to throw them into the throw them in as tokens, and if you draw one of them, you simply lose a token and don't redraw for it for the rest of the game. Is my preliminary thought. Anybody else have any ideas?
No, I like the sound of that. But again, let's work on base before we
Yeah, true.
start hard.
Did I miss a conversation somewhere?
The metal minions. Do you, Chibi, do you remember the chimps from Gizmos and Gadgets?
Yeah, no, I know that's the same thing. I was just trying to figure out where that came from, if that was verbal or if that was text.
That was a question from Shadow, who is currently in the chat.
Where in chat?
Twitch?
What do you mean where in chat? The Twitch chat.
Might help if I bring that one up.
Yes, it might help if you bring that one up.
I never do. I have people to take care of that for me.
Well, you're just like in the chat. I'm looking on Discord. I'm looking in the game. I'm looking in Sim chat. I'm just like, what's going on?
Stream chat. We are live, remember?
I know, but I haven't had it open because we've been doing trivia lately. So I just got into that habit. I don't think I muted.
Well, in any event, Shadow is also suggesting using them to steal tokens from other players.
Ooh.
Good thought.
Not exactly faithful to the game, but I still like the idea.
Yeah. I'll definitely think on it though, because that's definitely a good thing for an advanced game. All right, so this deck can go back in here just for the moment. This deck can go back in here just for the moment.
Wait, what happened to Pop Out?
What happened to what?
No. Oh, there we go. I was in mod view. Found it.
Yeah.
Found it. Okay, now I'm good.
Anyway, yeah, for the next phase, we'll think about implementation for the metal minions, and we'll have that ready for, if not the next release, definitely the release after that. All right, so everybody has gotten their plays for the Autologic game, right?
Chibi.
You both have.
We each went twice.
Yeah, you both have. You both did right. You both have 2 points. Okay.
How do we know how many points we have?
I will probably implement counters the next time. The next time I make a release.
Okay.
For now, just keep mental track of your own points.
Oh no.
So you've each got 2. You both solved both of your puzzles properly.
Well, this was my favorite kind of game, so this is all going to be downhill from me.
Too bad. Okay, so this 1 through 5 represents inventory alert.
This is the one we had a little problem with once it got to the bigger puzzles.
Yeah, fortunately we're not addressing the bigger puzzles tonight, so that can wait for another release. Where's my level divisions? Okay, right there. Okay.
First round untimed, second round timed.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so 1 through 5 is in this deck. Go ahead and make draw.
I believe it's Chibi's turn.
Oh yeah,
You'd have to end your turn.
Let me implement.
Oh, no.
I gotta implement
That's
turns
right.
altogether.
Yeah.
Hang on, because we had to reset.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Quantum break.
Okay,
Hey.
you have number 5.
Why not? Let's start there.
Sure. All right. Inventory alert. Puzzle number 5 looks like this. So idea 1 was to use the vector draw to assign to each. It'll work perfectly fine for a puzzle like this.
If it wants to frickin' work. Oh, come on, you stupid mouse!
There's a reason I stick to wired, but that's just me.
Oh my god. Mouse! Please!
I hate wireless mouses for that very reason. Yeah,
Looks right to me.
that's literally it.
Next time I'll use the straight line, that way I can just go like that.
Ooh.
That might
and like
be
that.
might be best. No, I was gonna say you're making a gigantic mess of things here. Your wired one's been double clicking on you. I'm wondering if, depending on how long you've had that mouse shadow, I'm wondering if the mouse button is just wearing down.
Oh, that's probably the issue with mine, actually, because I've had mine for when did I move? A year and a half ago?
Yeah, I have that happen. I have that
oh.
happen every so often. It literally just means it's time to get a new mouse.
You have to remember, I am a mouse. I play MMOs, so,
Click
Yeah.
to win. I understand.
Yeah, I will never do that again. All right, puzzle
Click
number
MMO.
2 is
Get
on.
like an automatic rifle or something? Fewer clicks?
no. No, no.
All right, puzzle number 2 is on its way up.
Get a gun. That's the answer.
No, I also play
Puzzle
Minecraft, Guild Wars,
coming
Guild Wars 2.
now.
Gun.
No, I don't play a gunner.
Gun.
I don't! I do play a mage, though.
Do they have automatic weapon style spells?
No? Oh, well, PSO2 did, technically.
What, is the NRA
That's it.
sponsoring you now?
I'm
Christ, Dave.
I'm trying to save her mouse. Oh,
Wrong
what I
button
meant
there. Wrong button
was-
there, Wit.
Yes.
Aim for your buzzer. There you go. Yep, that's a point.
It shouldn't be. I've fucked up at least once every time.
It's a concept pilot. Rookie mistakes are allowed.
You're ultimately too kind, and it will be your downfall.
I am too kind tonight. I will not be too kind for the next release. Just so everybody's aware.
3!
Number 3. And here is number 3. Can you see it?
Round things with green.
Go.
Round. 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 Why did the straight line break? Round.
Mouse
What?
click.
Because mouse.
Things with green.
Yeah. All right. And Wit. Only 2 choices left.
That was evil.
Click fast. It did it.
Number 1.
Nice.
Are you able to see?
I am now.
Go. All right, there you go. Well, then that is 4 points for everybody.
Huzzah.
Everybody feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Oh, glad to
And
hear
she's playing Stardew.
it. And then you got a veritable smarty like Shadow who's suggesting that they can all technically fly if thrown hard enough. And it's this kind of
wrong.
The shirt is tough.
It's this kind of technical smart one stuff that we got to watch out for when we're admins.
This is why we don't let him play.
No, it's not that we wouldn't let him play. He could come in, but probably a work schedule thing. True. I mean, the boomerang and frisbee, they do
You do
fall
have
under.
to throw them to
They-
make them fly.
They do fall under things that fly, and I mean, I guess a football helmet by that same logic, but we're not gonna go down that little rabbit hole here. Okay, go ahead and
Next.
erase.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were waiting on me. All yours.
Okay.
I'm trying to calculate what time I will be able to get to your gathering.
Oh yeah.
And Rissa will also be somewhat late, but different late than me.
Then again, if a boomerang is throw enough, someone could end up wearing it. You're not wrong there, Shadow.
Nope.
Okay, the next puzzle is Plan a Path, which is the hockey puck and ball puzzle.
This is the one I had an issue with.
Yeah, I will explain it when we.
Oh God.
I will.
Well, it started me on the hardest puzzle. Just like what?
All right, Chibi, go ahead and draw a card.
Hi. That works too.
Here, go ahead and just stop touching things. You're not helping. Okay, number 4.
Yeah.
Let us move up to Plan a Path. Number 4. For those unfamiliar, the object of this one is to use the hockey puck, which you can move freely, to knock the ball, which gets knocked into whatever is the next wall. Get that knocked into the hole. So, here's what you want to do. Use the painting tool to draw a path, drawing the puck's path only. And this is a little bit changed from how we did it yesterday, Chibi, but this should, or whenever day it was. But basically, you can just draw from the start of the puck down a space like that, just to represent that you're knocking the ball. And then move the
ball.
Yep, and then move the puck around to where the ball would end up, and then knock it in by going that way. Yeah, and then just draw the last line to the hole from that position, because that's where the ball is. We can all see it. There you go, and then do that last thing you do to. There you go. That's it.
I can see how this would be a goddamn nightmare in the high levels. With the bumpers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is why.
That was the issue that I was having.
And this is why you want trained administrators to oversee this game. Somebody who really knows this game.
To double check the person.
Exactly, especially exactly, and especially like this where this is such an open-ended puzzle concept where somebody could come up with something that's different than what's written, and it could still be right if the physics work for it. And Shadow says he always wanted a real-life board for this mini game so he could make up his own rules and his own puzzle layouts, which is absolutely a thing that can happen later on. Like, I want to get to the point where, you know how you have some...
one of those Pop-It games from, like, the 90s?
Yeah, that would be cool to design, too.
There's also a Break the Ice game, I remember, that would technically be the same thing.
Oh, Don't Break the Ice?
Yeah, you just add the pieces on top.
I remember that game.
Technically, that would be this game.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Just remove the hammers. Or
yeah.
no, I guess you could keep the hammers from the puck.
Yeah, I never saw that in the workshop. I wonder if I just glossed over it and totally missed it. But a good proper scripting could make that work. Anyway, puzzle number... What's that?
Puzzle
Can you
number
hit
10.
things?
One at a time, please. Chibi?
Can you hit things? Oh, I guess flick would technically be the command time.
Yeah, you could probably do it that way. And wait,
How did we do pool?
Flick.
We did pool with flick.
Which I'm not allowed to play pool anymore either.
Oh, like in real life or in simulator?
in simulator.
I never banned you. I just got pissed the one night. That's all.
It wasn't on purpose.
In your defense, that simulator was hot garbage if it was the same one we did.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, puzzle number 10.
Yes, please.
Here it comes. There you go. So now as game master, you want to be watching very carefully what gets drawn.
Now, isn't this one of the ones where these guys can move?
Yeah, the blocks that have the little black X's on them are screwed into the floor. The ones that don't are not. So just move.
Have an X on it.
Huh?
Oh, but the ball stops.
Yeah, the ball
And
stops.
transfers its moment. Okay.
Yeah,
and
so draw using only the puck's path, like what you do with the puck, and if you stop just before an item, it can be inferred that you hit the item with it.
Here first. Here. Here. And the ball will go into the one that moves.
So the ball goes into the block, right?
It will go here.
You have to hit the block, not the ball. The ball will stop on the block.
The ball will stop on the block, but won't the block go?
No.
Will it transfer its momentum?
No.
Are you sure?
100% positive.
Well, then I'd like to hit the reset button, which is down here somewhere.
Just hit the
The trash can. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I know, I just
only
want to let you know that's what. So I guess first, here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So now the block right,
here.
so now the block goes there. And from where the puck is right now, which is the space before it.
I will retreat.
Right.
Go back this way.
Yep.
And come up. Knock the puck.
Right, which knocks the ball.
Knock the round ball. The ball should stop here.
Right. So now where do you want to move the puck from?
Puck will go up and over. Puck will go down into ball. Ball goes into hole.
Right. Now hit your buzzer. Now the only critique I would have on the higher levels of this is you actually moved the puck from where the ball was rather than where the puck was when it bumped the ball. Lower levels that won't be such a concern, but like right there. Yeah, the puck was there. It doesn't actually move into the space where the ball is. It just knocks the ball and stays put. So the puck would be moving up.
I did not know that. I thought it took its space.
No, it doesn't. So you move the puck up from the space before and then move across and then move down. But that's like a level 3 semantic that I would actually get on somebody about.
Well, okay, yes, but you have to keep in mind that if you're like typing up a rule set, nobody's played this game, and so that is a kind of a dumb reason to disqualify someone because they don't know that that's how the original game worked.
And that's why I'm waiting until level 3 to really get on somebody about that. Like, I'll explain it in level 1, and then I'll let it slide in 1. I might let it slide in 2. Like, if you've never played level 1 or level 2 of this and heard the basic explanations, you got no business playing 3 and beyond.
Fair.
But in any event, that's a point.
So that's 5 apiece?
That's 5 apiece. And make a racer, please.
Oh.
There you go. And Chibi.
Oh boy. Oh, flip.
Number 7.
Frick.
So this is the timed round? Yikes.
This is the timed round.
Yeah. Lucky me, I got 7. Oh,
And
no.
go.
Frick.
You're on the clock.
I know I am. Shit. Oh, wait.
It's not too
From
bad.
here to here. And that goes... Oh my god.
Right.
Here.
Right, block goes there.
So where's the system? Freehand. puck. Well,
Yeah, you want to be real careful about doing that on higher levels. You want to,
I know.
yeah, go on ranks and files only.
Here, 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 here. Bump into the ball, which goes to here,
Yes.
where the bumper is.
Right.
Stupid thing.
Right.
Puck is here. So puck goes here, here, here. Hits the ball, which bounces off the bumper into the hole.
Hit your buzzer just in time.
Yeah.
That
This
was
game is
close.
an actual nightmare.
That was close, but it was correct.
The only way you could make this worse is if you had a member of my family hostage.
I think we have to figure out some, like,
Better way of doing it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a concept pilot, and we all know concept pilots are shaky at best. Change turns.
Oh, oops, sorry. I realize I'm forgetting something.
Number 5.
Please.
Well, the good news is we already took care of the hardest puzzle, so at least you won't pull that.
I'm so scared.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Go.
Oh, this is really easy. Bonk this down. Bumper will go here. Puck will go over and up and around. Bonk the ball. Ball will go here. Puck will go down and around. And end up here. Bonk the ball. Ball goes to hole.
There you go. Nothing to it.
Mine was so much easier. I'm so sorry, Chibi.
All right. So that is
So
6.
that's 6 points apiece.
Yep. And the next puzzle is Rush Order, the conveyor belt puzzle. Okay.
Alright, Cheebers, your draw.
Yeah. No! Sorry. This is what I get for multitasking. 7.
7.
7.
My dating game stopped. It crashed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just trying to read chapter 1.
Oh, whoops. I
That's the wrong board.
know.
Okay.
I forgot to change folders. 1 sec.
Which game are you playing?
Rush Order, the conveyors.
Not you.
Yeah, I screwed
this
that one up.
is
Hang on.
Ikemen Revolution, Magic in Wonderland, and then I have the Vampire one set for next because Arthur Conan Doyle's route just released.
Okay, the object in this one is simply to call out what the pattern is. Call out
You
one.
didn't give me the opportunity to react with significant shock and aplomb at what Chibi just said.
I was wondering if you were going to notice that.
Did your
First of all, I was speechless for a little while, and I came back to my faculties somewhere in between Alpha beginning his explanation and me demanding the time to tell you what I really think of you and your deviancy, etc.
Wait. For my defense, it's actually just not based on the real people. It's just using their names.
Is that legal?
Yes.
Anything's legal if you don't get caught.
It's a characterization.
I think
It actually doesn't say that they are the actual person, just
Alright,
that they assume their names. If
I think I missed everything here. What in the world happened here?
Chibi is in the background occasionally playing a completely absurd dating game.
It's actually 4 of them, but
I'm not at all surprised by that.
okay.
Actually.
2 of them. Hold on. What do I have? I have the one that takes place in feudal Japan, one that takes place in like medieval times, sort of, kind of, Then I
Also-
have the Alice in Wonderland one, which is the one I'm currently doing the story event on. And then the vampire one that released at the beginning of July is the one that they just released a new route for.
So, are these all by the same? I'm sorry we've hijacked your
Yes,
stream,
it's
but
all-
this is the most
it's-
interesting thing that's happened to me all day.
It's all by the same company, yes.
Okay.
Developer.
We're not
Also,
playing-
Shadow,
Are
this is pretty much...
all at the same time?
like right now, does sound like you're doing 4 at once.
No, I'm switching between the 4. So I'll do like the dailies on one of them, close that one out, go to the next one, and just.
Wait.
Shadow,
Wait,
this one is
wait,
probably
wait.
the easiest implemented of the whole set, so this will be an easy learn.
This is a daily updating dating simulator? This is an MMO dating simulator?
No, it is not. It's not like Mystic Messenger, thank God.
Does sound a lot like it.
No, it's not because you can skip days. Like, you don't have to play every day. That's the great thing about this. You can drop it and go back whenever you want and pick up in the same spot with the exception of your login bonuses.
Okay, you sound like an addict.
You put it down whenever I want.
Unlike Mystic Messenger where you have to play frickin' daily in order to get the stupid things.
I just am having a lot of trouble with the idea that someone is constantly pumping out content for a dating simulator, but I realized that I'm living in the past.
No, it's not daily updated. They start out with 3 or 4 routes, and then they add one every 3 or 4 months.
You use the
Usually.
word dailies.
Or for other.
Just daily login bonus. And you get 5 free tickets that I rarely ever use. So I literally just log in for the login bonus and events. That's it.
I'm losing my whole mind. Anyway, this horrible conveyor belt is yours. And I'm gonna sit here and
Microscope
stew
radio,
on the
the-
knowledge that I have just been
battle
given.
Ping-pong battle. Jeez, I've had Breath of the Wild on the mind all day today. Microscope radio, ping pong paddle, radio, microscope radio, ping pong paddle, radio, microscope.
Just one iteration is perfectly fine.
I couldn't tell where the iteration was.
Well, that may be a...
Oh, it's 4.
In that case, that may be a later... That may be a higher level skill to say exactly one iteration of the pattern.
I got it. Stop unclicking. That is one iteration.
Right. And then it starts over and does it again.
Yes.
Higher levels, it's going to be, like we'll say, keep it to exactly one iteration, and if you go over, you screw yourself.
A lot. I've been good. I've gotten rid of 2 of them recently. One because it was abandoned, and then the other one I just didn't like.
Okay, so the dating simulators that I've played have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then when you're done, there's nothing more to do. And they also are not at all online activated, so the publisher doesn't know when and if I am playing.
Yeah, no, I have all it really is just daily login bonus and the free chapter tickets reset.
It's red thing, blue thing, red thing, blue thing.
Starting with red would have been your undoing. The first item is blue.
This is a blank spot.
Yeah, but the conveyor belt starts
We're going
here.
we're going from the left though, from first entry.
Oh, from first entry.
First entry, yeah.
Yeah, it goes this way.
Yeah, the belt goes left, therefore the first in is on the left side.
Well, that was not explained.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I coming into this, I wouldn't have thought I would have had to explain that, but being that I do, I'll call that a learning experience. Give you another chance and move on with our lives.
Very well.
What's the pattern?
Oh my god, it's blue thing, red thing.
There you go. Good. Hit your buzzer. You win. Okay, so that has to be explained, I guess. And next turn, Chibi.
Whee. Oh, whoops. wrong
Other
file.
deck. You don't want to be drawing from the discard pile.
I did it.
And somehow you managed to land right in the middle. Number 6.
So Rissa's playing Stardew Valley right now.
Yeah.
Would you like to know the sneak peek into the upcoming 1.4 update?
They're updating it?
They're updating it.
What's the update?
Introducing fish ponds, a new farm building that allows you to raise fish and collect eggs, aka roe, and other products.
Haha! I'm so glad you have it on the Switch now because you can actually catch fish. Because she played on her PC, she used a controller, and there was just enough like controller finickiness that she could not catch fish for the life of her.
I couldn't even catch trash. I couldn't reel anything in.
By the time the button press would register,
I don't. All I know is that this is a 1.4 update. I don't know if this is for PC and or other systems.
Well, theoretically, PC is the easiest thing to push it to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm guessing that's PC first.
Anytime you're ready,
Yeah, probably
Chibi.
first, but eventually things go to other systems.
It's true, everything is internet enabled these days. So no fish for you for some time.
I don't care.
This is not my puzzle!
No, it's not, but I'm trying to get a word in before I get a puzzle up.
Oh, it's true, this is going to be timed now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Go.
Blue, red, blue, yeah, red, or top mittens, snorkel mittens.
I got that.
Top mittens, snorkels mittens, top.
Waiting for you to do something.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Your answer's not final until you hit that buzzer, remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, top mittens, snorkel mittens. Okay, switch. Number 2.
Please.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Go.
Whoa. Okay. Boat, car, guitar, car. Yeah, that's it.
There you go. All right. Very good. 8 points each. Up to the last main puzzle, which is the viewpoints puzzle.
Oh, how do you do that?
You'll see. And I have to use pictures for this one.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, so Chibi
6.
Chibi happened into something that bears explanation, apparently. So puzzle number...
Hey, it made sense in my head, and visually from what I could see.
And I need to remember to change folders in between puzzles.
Yeah.
Okay, the object of this puzzle is obviously to fill in the blueprints according to what you see. Now, I'm going to have to find a way to do something about the contrast on these pictures because it's hard to see the lines on the blueprints. But the lines represent 1x1 squares. The views, as you see, the distances on the blocks are 1x1 squares. Chibi somehow
Thought it was 2, but
thinks
I
they
was
were
also
2
on one of
in
the
one direction
bigger
and one on
ones.
the other.
Oh, because the dotted line that you can sort of see.
No, not that. It was literally the image. Because I had one that, like, these two here were on the same level.
Oh.
Or it had, like, pretend all of these were on the same level, and one was different. It's really hard to explain, but yeah, it was very confusing.
So basically what you want to do is use your freehand or your square or whatever is easiest to draw out what that looks like here. Yeah, I've never played Stardew Valley at all, so I don't know.
You ever played any of the Harvest Moons?
No.
Well, it is a loving homage to that.
No kidding. What the hell am I doing?
Did you switch
I don't know.
You switched to freehand?
I did. It wasn't liking my clicks! my god, fine. It still wasn't liking my clicks.
Imagine having to do that in a minute.
Shut up.
I disagree with your top.
I disagree with that too.
Well, thankfully it's not timed, so...
No kidding. This is the one that throws my head at, like... It's the one that I just...
It's a lot easier when they let you cheat.
I mean, if I can offer one pro tip, you can always count out from one row.
I disagree with your top, and I disagree with your front.
Yeah, the front and the top are both wrong.
Yeah, because I think I have the side as the front. Oh, I guess I could have done that in the other direction, huh? Oh, well.
It doesn't matter as long as you form the shape on the blueprint. The game itself might disagree, but I do not. If you draw the shape out...
Oh my god.
If you draw the shape out, I don't care.
You know what? Let's just do it this way. There. I don't like this one, if you can tell.
It does not have to be exact.
I know. Oh my god, I didn't let go that time.
Good.
Ha!
Yeah! Got one.
Shut up!
No, I'm genuinely happy he's being a bastard.
I know he is.
But it is his birthday.
I know.
Birthday bastard.
I guess
Yeah.
I have no choice but to carry it proudly.
Yeah! Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, once I figured out what the heck I was doing. I would have done this the wrong way.
Oh wow, I absolutely would have rotated that around.
Well, take a look at the cool thing about this one. I can do this. Or, well, if I wouldn't rush my clicks, I could do it a different way.
Rotated which one around?
There, hold on.
I would have made the top one look exactly like the front one and forgotten that, in fact, if you had clicked the red camera, it would look like an upside down stair step and not just a normal stair step.
In
I was
all
so
honesty,
confident, like, aha, stair step.
in
I
all
would
honesty,
forget.
that wouldn't count as long as you form the shape in some orientation or another.
Hey!
So now there's what the answer would look like.
Slightly different board size, so that's the reason why all the things are off.
Yeah, but
Hey, I did it the right orientation.
well, hey, congratulations, you got it.
Is this
Sorry.
really timed at a minute?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one is evil. Even in the game, that would be evil to do in a minute because you have to click and drag 24 individual squares.
Well, guess what? You're not bound by that in this game. You can fill in multiple squares as you saw Chibi do with this.
Still a little evil.
As long as you form,
You could freehand, so
As
I
long
could have
as
just
you-
done
as long as you form the shape
that.
or do some stuff like that.
No, I think you did it the right way. Having the boxes
Yeah.
is pretty helpful.
Yeah. But anyway, switch.
I just happened to have one of the hardest
That is one of the
puzzles.
dumber ones, yeah.
Shadow sends his compliments. Well done.
I see that. I do have the chat of this now.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
I have to do this, and one.
Number one.
Of course!
Is that
Wow.
the answer?
So hard.
Well, hold on. No, that is the.
That is, yeah, it is.
Oh,
You
you know
forgot
what?
to switch out an
I know what I did. I took out the piece panel on the left side on this one picture only. So this is how I wanted to do it for the rest of the pictures, but I never got around to it. Oops. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's all there is to it. And here is your citing of proof. Yeah.
That one almost perfectly lines up.
Well, that's because on the previous one, there was still the piece panel on the left side that I'd never chopped out.
Ah.
That I'm going to do on the next iteration of this thing. But anyway, one more puzzle to go before the strategy game. And
3.
for Chibi, it's number 3.
But I can't get any harder than I did, so...
Oh, sure it could.
Bundle.
That would be violating the level boundaries, so I'm not going to do it.
I've never caught.
Okay. And go.
Hey! Within reason, right?
Within reason.
Buzz. If you're done.
All right, let's take a look.
Hey!
You got it. 4 and 4 and 4 and 4.
That one's kind of hard because for images like these, this is the issue I was having with the big ones. I can't count these blocks.
Who knows where they are, yeah.
So that's where they're supposed, within reason. Stop not clicking, you fucker. There we go.
I mean, as you practice on the lower levels, you'll gain visual acumen for the higher levels.
Yeah, see, so that's
Why do
all
you think?
the blocks technically.
Why do you think I'm being so lenient on the lower levels?
Because the game is a little buggy.
A little bit. That'll get ironed out as time goes on. Yeah, geometry absolutely helps with this particular puzzle type.
4, please.
Number 4.
Make sure to do the regular one and not the answer this time.
Yeah, I did. Well, I mean, I didn't do the answer before. I just forgot that the...
Then hit the button. I'm trying not to look at it while you...
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Okay. God, is that 2 or 3? You're right, Chibi. This sucks.
Yeah.
Well, if I've made 1 3, then the other also has 3.
As
but
long as you keep it consistent, I'll give it to you on the lower levels. Shadow is also saying 3. Let's take a look.
It's 2.
Yeah, it looks like 2 on the colored picture, and it looks like 3 on the colored picture, and it looks like no. Fuck me.
It's too high. It's 3 blocks across, but it's too high. See, like I said, it's... Oh, see?
It is 3.
That's what I said. Like I said, I can't.
Why is this only 2 then?
It's not.
It's 3.
It is 3.
I see a line.
1, 2, 3.
I see a line here. I see a line here. I see a line here. There are 2 squares in between those 3 lines. But on this yellow shape, line, line, Line. Line.
Because scaling of picture. Because remember, with the panel on the left side chopped off, that scales the rest of the picture up.
Mighty convenient excuse.
Well, I was right, and everyone should know that, and I think that makes it 10 each.
Well, it was correct, yes. I didn't rule against you, bear that in mind, so.
I'm double. It was 10, right? 10 points?
It's 10 and 10, yeah. So that's something I'm going to have to find some way to iron out. Shadow does make the good point that it works better with the pieces given on the left, probably to give better geometric visual.
Yeah.
That's that'll be a point to work out later on. But in any event,
oh, it's the strategy game now?
It is the strategy game. This is the end of a run of a game here.
Now, there's no way for us to play against one another.
Sure there is.
We were able to do it.
Well, first, let's bring up the puzzle. Or the board.
We
and how do
did.
we know what tokens we have?
You each have 10.
But which?
So what you do is...
So that is the one thing that we did have to leave the tokens on the table. We tried to put them in our hands, but they're not cards.
Well, I mean, we could see Morty's.
Yeah, like I said, you're able to see Morty's in the game, so you can see each other's hands. So basically, grab out 10 from the blue bag here.
Did you take out the decks of cards?
Yeah, the decks are gone.
Okay.
Okay, where did those go?
Where do those go?
Is that what just appeared in the middle of the table was all the ones I drew?
I believe so. It doesn't look like...
Yeah, I think they're underneath the...
There you go. You're grabbing. They're in your hand. Pull them back to you wherever you're at.
I guess that kind of works out, because... Oh, well... I'm only able to see one.
Okay.
Ooh, boy, that makes me dizzy to look at it from the other side of the table.
Yeah, come over here then. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to move all these bags out of the... Oh, sorry, Chibi.
Thanks.
I'm going to move all the bags out of here. One of you can sit on the left, one of you can sit on the right. We can just do it that way.
Uh-oh, which way is up?
You're gonna have to press and hold Alt over the...
Yeah, press and hold Alt and it'll
image.
give it to you in proper orientation.
6,
Wow.
7, 8, 9.
It's blurry as
Okay.
all get out, and I will try to improve that, but... Alright. I'm going to leave it to who would like to go first, since it's a tie at 10 apiece.
What's kind of funny is that I cannot see the cards.
You can't see
Oh, do you think it's from turns?
The token. No, we ran into this little glitch earlier, too.
You're unable
We don't know how we fixed it.
You're unable to see the tiles?
I cannot... I can see my tiles.
Mine.
You can see your tiles, but not...
Yeah, all
Not
of
which?
these here are question marks with the exception of this one tile here.
Okay, babe. Which direction is this arrow pointing?
That's an arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be...
Do you
redrawn.
want me to make you some, Alpha?
Some other night.
The one you're holding?
Yes, the big one.
It's
Okay.
it's a forward right. It's hard to look at, I know.
The flat. Okay, one of them is just not quite as accurate as the others. So when I zoom in on it and the picture like decompresses, it looks like a perfect square. It's
Yeah, it
wild.
kind of does. I know. I don't like how these came out, like, for full-blown use. I figured it would be at least somewhat livable for the concept pilot. It's gonna be made to look a lot better before I present this again. Did you get? Wow, you got all movement tokens.
How am I gonna get around the jungle?
Diagonally if you don't have a compass. Remember, you can pass through diagonal.
I don't think I've got any of those.
You do. Let me see. Why do you say that, Shadow?
Oh, maybe the square was pointed diagonally.
Yeah, the square was a right diagonal.
Yeah?
What I said.
I forgot there was diagonals until basically right now, so...
Alright, let me do this just so...
How come they're, like, coming out all nice for you?
I'm not sure. Hold yours up. Move it back here.
I have to turn them manually.
Oh.
You're just faster at it?
What were you trying to do?
Make them face up.
Like face the
The
proper way?
direction that they're supposed to be.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Are you just faster at hitting rotate than I am?
Use Q and E to make your left and right rotations.
Oh, I was going to... Alright.
Also, check your rotation degrees up to your top right. You're probably set to 15.
Oh, is that what that means?
I'm set to 90, that's why.
Oh. Alright, well, Chibi's got all the cool ones, so...
Okay, so...
Who's starting with which...
So wait, you can see all of mine?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
so weird.
Chibi, for some strange reason, cannot see yours.
Hold on, I'll print screen this for you. Just to show you what I mean.
Yeah, show me over in the Discord there.
Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm in the right channel. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna drop it into links and announcements as well.
That's honestly fine.
See?
I'll play up to you.
What in the world? How?
That's what I see. That's what I was talking about earlier when all I could see was a question mark. I couldn't see the number 2. That's what I saw, except I saw the cards with question marks. This time I just see the question marks. I don't see the tokens.
Floating question marks.
That
That's
is
wild.
flat out freaking
Like,
weird.
all these ones that I'm touching and I'm lifting up and then dropping, I cannot see these cards. Like, those are all the question marks on mine. But for some reason, this one here, this one, I can see this perfectly fine. I don't know how you did that.
Here's the weird thing, though. This guy right here in this position
Yeah?
is exactly the same as your forward rights that you have over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the asset's not loaded.
What if I disable turns entirely? Just for kicks. What do you see now?
Same thing. Nothing happened.
Same thing? That's just odd.
Buggy.
I'm gonna have to do something neater in-house. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna throw witch tokens back into the bag, and they will come up as the top 10. So what I'll do here, I'll pull them back out. Chibi, what do you see now off this token here?
Forward, right, or whatever, at least at my angle.
You do see it.
Yeah, I see it.
That's fun.
Wit, draw one yourself.
Yeah, I see that now. Turn.
All right. Let me reactivate turns. Hold up. Not yet. Not yet. Let me reactivate turns. Try it now. Chibi? What are you seeing over here?
Cards.
You're seeing the tiles?
Yeah.
It could have just been a momentary lapse in connection. That just screwed you for load. Possible.
She's the only one whose internet hasn't been garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are the same 10 tokens that Wit had.
Okay. That's
All right.
nice.
What you doing there?
Oh no! That's not what I wanted.
If someone draws their tiles, Shadow, if somebody draws their tiles and for some reason they cannot use any of their tiles, they will then have to discard one of their tiles, draw back up to 10, and pass their turn. You always draw back up to the number of points that you won in the preliminary puzzles. So if Chibi had come in here having only solved 7 puzzles correctly, she'd only be able to hold 7 tiles at a time. If Wit solved all 10, she'd be able to hold 10, and there's your advantage for superior play. If that makes sense. Chibi, can you still see Wit's tiles?
Yes, I can.
Alright, good.
I have to pull up a different screen for a moment. You need me to
Gotta
test
date
them.
those boys.
No, actually, completely different.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm going to bring out a die. Since we had a tie, we need another way to determine who goes first.
No, they need me to log in for science. Oh, I wasn't gone that long. Why'd you send me so many messages?
So how about you on D20 here?
What about it?
So to roll a die, the easiest way to roll a die would be to highlight the entire field around it, and then
Or right-click on it and hit roll?
that's not going to get you much of a roll. You can try it and demonstrate it just to see what I mean.
Works perfectly for me.
As opposed to, here's what I'm doing.
I don't need it to go off the table or anything.
This is just my personally preferred way of doing it. I'm highlighting the field around the die so that it's highlighted. And I'm mashing R. Just to get it to do that so that it at least gives the illusion of a truly more random roll.
Well, that's nice.
If the right click works for you, go for it.
Cheeb, let us know when you're back.
30 seconds.
You can make your official roll if you want.
Sure. It's 12.
12, okay.
That's my initiative modifier.
And Chibi, if you beat 12, you go first.
Oh, nice.
Nope.
I was just like, oh, did I just roll a d20?
All right. So Wit, you can choose who you want to play as.
I'll be Morting, and I'll play on the red side.
Okay. So you can make your placement first. Or actually, no, you know what? You can choose whether you want to go first or go second.
I'll go first.
Okay. Go ahead and make your placement on the row.
I have regret. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. Here.
And Chibi, make yours.
Reports of my death were exaggerated.
Okay. Just for sake of clarifying what tile is what, Wit, show me a tile that you would like to use, and I will let you know if it's what you're suspecting that it is.
I would like to go 2 forward. With this 2 forward.
That is a 2 forward.
And that would put me here.
Yep. And Chibi.
Is there a discard pile?
We've just been putting it.
Just put it off to the side and then draw another tile from the blue bag. You always draw back up to your
2.
point total.
Where did that go?
Yep, 2, 4. Under.
Then I will do it by hand.
Yeah, probably best that you do. Okay. Switch turn.
Is compass through woods?
Compass is through woods, yes.
Interesting. I would like to go diagonally to my right with this diagonally to my right,
Certainly.
which will put me here.
Yep.
Can I use 2 cards at once or no?
Only if you use the only if you use a shovel or a
Okay.
horn.
So I have to use I would have to use a compass first and then.
You'd have to use the compass if you want to go that way, or as you just saw Wit do, you can go diagonally through the woods.
Okay, I mean that's totally fine too. I just.
Yeah, so you don't get lost. Is how you
Yeah.
use your compass.
You have a shovel?
Diagonal that way. No, I don't. I was because I have a compass and I was trying to get through the woods.
So far, we're seeing completely identical move sets here. Now, if whoever goes first in any given game makes it to the last line, the player that goes second does have one more chance so that they have an equal number of turns.
Well, then what happens?
Then a final dice roll to determine the winner.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, I would like to go 2 diagonally to my left with 2 diagonally to my left.
Sure. Well, at least it looks like you guys are able to interpret the tiles, which is a good thing. And Chibi, did you ever draw back up?
No, I did not. No, I have.
Got to remember to do that, otherwise your opponent might steal a pivotal tile. Switch
All
turn.
right, now my turn.
Yep, switch turn.
My bad.
That's 3 forward.
It is 3 forward.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna tie.
It's very possible. Change turn.
I'd like to go 2 forward with my 2 forward.
That would be a good thing. A good thing.
Okay, now you'll have to correct me if I'm playing this wrong. But that is a 3 diagonal forward to the right.
It is, except it's illegal.
Okay, that's the reason why I was asking.
Okay.
So what I would have to do? Play a compass first? See, this is what I don't get. It's how the fuck do you use a compass? Because you lose your turn.
Compass you use when you're standing directly in front of the woods, and then you can go in any
direction. On the opposite side.
Right, and then you can go in any direction to the opposite side, provided it's through woods. So if you use the compass from where you're sitting now, you can go forward 2 or forward right 2.
Okay. So that's what I was trying to figure out last time.
Yeah, so step 1 is use compass.
Yeah.
And make a play.
So your options are here or here?
One more over, Wit. Yeah, you have to go in a straight line, whichever move you make. So it would be 2 forward or 2 forward right.
Wait, why is it 2?
Because...
Oh, so what's count as 1?
Well, no, because through the woods. See, I'm going to do this for illustration real quick.
That's what I was trying to figure out because I thought I had to use a move token to get.
No.
So it's
compass-
very,
Wasn't
very
he here?
confusing.
No, the compass is your...
yeah,
this
I
is
was
this is illustration. Everybody stop touching things. Thank you very much. Okay, so say Chibi is sitting right here. She uses the compass. The compass takes you through the woods, no matter how long the woods are, until you reach a non-wooded open space. So it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 17. The compass just gets you through whatever woods are directly in front of you. Same way as in the original game.
Oh, fuck.
It's not a number thing. It's is there woods in front of you? Cool. Then we can use it and keep going like that. Yep.
Is that a cat?
That was a cat, yes.
Kitty.
Oh, welcome back.
That
Okay.
was Shadow, to be specific.
Oh, this is actually good from Shadow. You pull the compass out before you go through the woods. Once you're out, you don't need it anymore, so you put it away.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So yeah, what Chibi has just done is the way to use the compass. It was either there, or it was here, which is the diagonal right direction. And that would be the use of the compass.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay.
Yep. How do you remember? You remember that was a point of debate back when we did the LP when I thought, hey, maybe I could go through half a board worth of woods with this compass, and sure enough, I could, and I stole it from Morty on that level.
I don't remember that, but it does sound like something we would do. Anyway, I'd like to play my compass.
By all means.
Is it my turn? Does it matter? I'd like to play my compass.
Yes, it's your...
Chibi, yep, there you go.
I think it matters a little.
And
Let me hear.
with his made goal, Chibi, you've got one more
Chibi
chance to
will
do
too.
so. And that's a forward, yeah. That's a tie. So
Bring back the D20.
yep.
Why did we even bother?
Because this is a pilot. It could have been just as easily scripted to get the point across. Besides, you guys know what you're doing, so of course this kind of thing would happen. Now, in the original game, the player always went first, and if the player got there, Morty did not get another turn. But that to me didn't seem very fair in a true multiplayer game, so that's not how we did it. Second player gets one more shot, and
So presumably, if you were running this for a single player, you would play the game rules.
yes. If I'm doing it for multiplayer, then everybody gets a fair and even shake.
Ah, dicks. I rolled it.
Chibi, I think the door is quite open for you.
It's yours to lose. Or it's your random number generators to lose.
Yeah, RNG doesn't like me, though.
This would be one hell of an ending. Oh my god! No way!
Get all the way out of town.
What's your roll?
Oh,
Like a
that's a 1.
What?
Oh, that
On a
sucks.
D20, I rolled a fucking 1!
Congratulations, Jackie.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Shadow, but in the D&D world, we call that crit fail, right?
Critical failure.
Yes, that is critical.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
You rolled a fucking 3, and yeah, it's your game to lose, and I roll a fucking 1.
That's a shame.
Dang.
Oh,
I
man.
told you RNG doesn't like me.
Yeah, wow.
Wait, congratulations. You win.
Thanks, I guess.
Don't congratulate her on that. That can't feel good.
And this is not a very satisfactory victory.
Crit
I
fail,
mean, Chibi
critical
was an
miss,
incredible
bots.
opponent. We were literally matched move for move the entire time.
Chibi, out of the options that Shadow has just presented, I think we'll let you have the choice of what it's called.
Yeah, the crit fail.
Crit fail? What, you don't like bots? You don't like crit miss?
No, crit fail works.
Oh, that's
I
unfortunate.
worry that there are actual tears in her eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mission Think, the tabletop experience in a nutshell.
Oh wow, that's perfect timing.
Obviously, it needs a very, very great deal of work before it's ready to be put further out. That'll be something that gets done over time. And thank you all very much.
I'd like to thank Alpha for putting this all together. I mean, you went through individual frames of our playthrough to put this together.
I did.
And I'm super impressed.
Well, thank you. I did try to make this a thing because I really, really love this game, and it honestly deserves it.
I swear this makes up for all the times that I beat you up freaking Go Fish. Oh my god, I've never been that trounced before.
Well, if I had Dominion over that, I would have happily taken credit for what you've just said, but unfortunately I cannot do that. But anyway, thank you all. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you to Chibi, to Wit, to Kuro, to Richard, and to Shadow out there in the chat. Thank you guys. Yes, thank you. This has been a big blast. And we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming starting on Monday. We'll be back with our normal. Well, you will be back with our normal BDSM show on Monday night at 8 o'clock, and we will have some more stuff for you.
As for Alpha, I believe we're gonna start Dangerous High School Girls in Trouble.
Yes, that'll.
This sounds interesting.
Yes, that'll be next.
Title.
That'll be next week then.
Basically, Black Closet, but in the 40s.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, so that'll be next Thursday then. I believe I am clear.
All right.
I am clear.
I will be there as well.
Fantastic.
And
for those of you,
as a quick reminder. Oh no, that's the following week. Okay, never mind.
Yep. And for those of you out there that follow my guest run on Wind Waker with Shadow Toa and Komodori Hiko, that will not be happening tomorrow night, but we should be back on track next week. So that is what day? That is September 13th. We will be back around 7 p.m. for that. And with all of that, there's only one last thing left to say, guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. Okay, one other thing to say after that.
Happy birthday?
Wait, you know what it is, right?
Yeah, but you keep changing it.
The standard one that we took on Valentine's Day.
Very well. Good night, stupid.
Good night, stupid.
Bye.
Good night, all.